into your full child's pose. So you'll have your knees out wide. Remember, if you have bony knees or something, they need extra cushion. You can always just fold your mat up right through the middle, given that second cushion of your legs. And then do some shifting from side to side and feel your chest and head reaching toward the floor. And then try to crawl your fingertips a little bit forward and find that full length through your spine. Then try to settle your forehead down and let your head and neck relax. If your forehead is not touching the floor, just fold your arms in or fold your fists in and let your head rest there, because you do want your head and neck to be relaxed here. And then we'll exhale, we'll just try to lengthen the right side of your body out longer. And you can always have your left hand under your forehead here for that support. And then relax your right side, maybe fold it under your forehead. Crawl your left arm out as far as you can. And then relax your right side, and then you're going to reach both arms over to the right side of your body. So drop your chest toward your right thigh, your nose toward your knee, and crawl both fingertips out at that same angle as your right knee. At the same time, see if you can send your left hip a little back toward your left heel. Try to really feel that lengthening through the left rib cage. And then you'll walk your hands forward and over to your left. And again, chest toward thigh, nose toward knee. And then the right fingertips try to crawl out further than the left. At the same time, your right hip is reaching down and back. Create that full length through the right side. We'll take a nice deep breath in and exhale. And then we'll walk our hands through center and shift your weight forward. Move your knees into table. Tuck your toes at the back of your mat and press the weight of your hips into your heels. So just building into that arch release there. And then as you come forward, slide your hands into your table. Lengthen through your spine, so your tailbone's reaching straight back, your shoulders are away, the top of your head is reaching forward. And then we're going to take our right arm out to the right side of our body. Your palm is facing down. Now see if you can hold that position, engaging through your core to keep your spine still and keep your weight even on your knees. Take a nice deep inhale. Then on your exhale, press off your left hand and reach your right hand to the sky. Then take your right fingertips behind your right ear and see if you can nudge your elbow up and back a little further. So just opening that shoulder, breathe, inhale. Then take that right elbow and reach it down toward your left thumb. And then again, push off your left hand and rotate the elbow back up to the sky. So just building a little more space into that right shoulder there. And then release that right side, bring that right hand down. Again, tuck your toes at the back of your mat, press off your palms, and send more weight into your heels this time. Really feeling the arches of your feet get some space. And then we'll shift back into our table, drop the tops of the feet, lengthen your spine. This time it's your left arm out to the side with your palm facing down. You'll press off your right hand, take your left arm up, and then bring your left fingertips behind your left ear. Try to nudge that elbow straight up toward the sky. Just starting to build into that shoulder and ribcage space. Then as you release your left elbow toward your right thumb. And then push off your right hand and rotate, reach. Again, the elbow lifts a little higher. Breathe, inhale. Exhale, release that left elbow. Bring that left hand down to the floor, tuck your toes. Press off your palms this time and lift your hips into down dog. So your palms are pushing forward, tailbone is high, heels reaching low. Bend your right knee and let your left heel get even closer to the floor. So get more length through the back of the left leg. And then switch your heels, bring your left knee in a little bit, let that right heel reach toward the floor. Then lift both heels, tap your knees back down into table. Again, we have that long spine. This time we'll take our left foot to the back. That heel is pushing away. We have that full length through our spine. So you lift that left heel up, brace your core, and breathe. And then we'll take that right arm out to that right side again, just as we had it before. See if you can tone into your core space. Keep your rib cage nice and long. Hold in here. Now tap your left toe down. Push off your left hand, reach your right hand to the sky. Looking up. Nice. So this time, instead of an elbow tap down, you'll bring your right shoulder underneath, threading your needle, and let your right side of your head release. So that's thread the needle. And then we'll push off that left hand. Take your right hand back out to the side and lift your left toes back up. Brace into your core. Try to create that stillness through your body. Maybe the toes of your right foot try to lift off the floor. Nice. Then that left hand comes down, push off, left toe comes down, push off left hand, right hand reaches to the sky. Okay. And one more time, we'll thread that needle underneath, tapping the shoulder, releasing the right side of the body. Then as you push off your left hand, bring your right hand back underneath your shoulder, bring your left knee in. Send your right foot to the back, brace your core. So you lift that right heel up, try to push your heel away, and take your left arm out to the side with your palm facing down. Tone into your core space nice and long through your spine, breathe in. Tap your right toe down, push off your right hand, take that left arm up to the sky. Try to stack those shoulders to the best that you can. And then thread that left shoulder underneath, letting the left side of your head touch the floor. Just a nice release for that shoulder inhale. Then push off right hand, take that left arm back out to the side. Palm down, lift your right toes. Maybe the toes of your left foot lift this time to challenge your balance there. Hold, inhale, and exhale. Then that right toe comes down, push off right hand, left arm back up to the sky, looking up. Nice, here we go. Let's thread that needle again, rest into your left shoulder, chin off the chest, take a breath, and let it go. Push off right hand, move left hand back out, bring your right knee back to table. Just shift your hip side to side here. And then we'll walk our hands further forward. Shift your shoulders forward so we're in our knee plank. So your hips come forward, shoulders are back, tone your belly space. On your exhale, hug your elbows to your ribs and just go down to wherever that hover works for you. And then push straight up with a long spine. Again, elbows come into your rib cage, maybe it's just halfway. And then you push straight up. Here you're going to tuck your toes, push your heels away, lift your hips into that plank pose. We have our long spine, palms are pulling toward your toes. Breathe, inhale. Exhale, press up and through to your down dog, looking back at your toes again. Then inhale, lift your heels, come back to your plank. Tone into your belly space. Here you're going to take your right knee and just tap it down to the floor, and then push the heel straight back, keeping your hips lifted. Then bring your left knee in and push your left heel back. Beautiful. This time that right knee comes in and it stays in table this time. Take your right arm out to the side, palm down. Lift your left toes off the floor. Can you brace into that balance? Maybe right toes lift off the floor as well. Beautiful. Left toe comes down, push off left hand, right arm to the sky, look up. Here we go, thread your needle underneath, tap that shoulder. Then push off your left hand, bring your right hand out. Right underneath your shoulder, sorry. And step your right foot back, find your plank. Exhale up into your down dog, looking back at your toes. Inhale, lift your heels, come forward. Tap both knees to the floor. Here's that hover again. Really pull your belly in. Elbows hug your rib cage, go down to your distance. Push straight up, get strong. Yeah, one more time. Elbows in. Push straight up. Beautiful. Tuck your toes, come back to your plank. Pull your belly in to support your lower back. Bring your left knee in, and then push your left heel back, keeping your hips up. Bring your right knee in, push your right knee heel back. Bring your left knee down to the floor and table. Take your left arm out to the side, palm facing down. So other arm, left hand, right leg, yeah. Now lift your right toes off the floor and see if you can find that core brace. Can the toes of your left foot lift? Breathe, inhale. Bring your right toes down. Push off your right hand with your left arm to the side, look up. Thread your needle underneath to help that shoulder. Beautiful. Push off, bring your left hand into your plank pose. Bring your right knee down. Sit back into your child's pose. All right, so we've brought some heat to our core. We've warmed that upper body and our rotators. Take a nice deep breath. Exhale, let it go. Maybe you do a little bit of that shifting from side to side. Maybe you walk your hands forward or walk your hands to the sides. Maybe you press your back of hands together, stretch your wrists, or maybe circle your wrists. We'll take one more full breath in and exhale. Then we'll bring our hands forward. Shift your shoulders, tuck your toes. We'll move into our down dog. As you look back at your toes, tailbone goes high, chest reaches straight through, and your heels sink low. And then we'll look forward. Any way that works best for you, we'll move to the front of our mats. As you look down at your feet, make sure they're hip distance apart. So the outside of your pinky toes, the outside of your hips is a straight line. At least 2 fists fit between your big toe mats. Spread your toes so you can see some of the color of your mat between each toe if you can. Then let your arms fold over the top of your head. Knees have a softness to them here. Inhale. Then we move our hands to our shins and find that nice long spine. Send your tailbone back, top your head forward. Then bend into your knees, bring your hands to your thighs. Tuck your chin to your chest and round your spine all the way up until you find your mountain pose. Pull your shoulders down and back. Now engage through the inner thighs so the soles of your feet feel as if they're pulling in. And inhale, we'll reach to the sky. On our exhale, you're going to bring your fingertips together. And then you're going to stretch over to your right, lengthening your left side. And then inhale, a strong carry to lift you up, and you stretch and reach to your left. And inhale back up to your center. Move your hands to your heart and release your shoulders. Tone into your belly space, and then bring your arms to the side. Shoulders pull away and down. Inhale, reach all the way up. Now this time we'll open into our goddess. So you let the back of your hands draw back. You spread wide across your chest and move your gaze upward. Then inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring your hands together at your lower back space. Do a big shoulder roll, and your thumbs are toward your tailbone. Pinky fingers are out, and you lift your elbows out and away, standing wide across your chest. We'll keep our arms behind as we bend into our knees, drop your rib cage down, and then as you lift your hips, just reach your arms to any degree off your lower back space that works for you. Let your head hang heavy. Yeah. Bend into your knees, sweep your fingertips forward and come right into chair pose. Lift your heart up and forward. So lift your torso, breathe. Press off your feet and come all the way to extended mountain. Let your shoulders release away from your ears. Find your focal point straight ahead. Now lift your heels. Can you come up onto the balls of your feet? Try to feel like your inner ankles are pulling toward each other. Engage those inner thighs, glutes. Try to catch your balance. Then as you release your heels, bring your hands to your heart and your weight to your right foot. Take a big step back with your left foot and then turn your left toes open. So this is triangle leg. Release your arms forward and back. Now you're going to hinge off your right hip crease and reach your right arm forward. Let your right hand land down on your right leg and take your left arm up to the sky. Right, so we've already opened that shoulder from our table position, so we should be able to get close to stacking those shoulders straight up and down. That left hand then slides down closer to your right hand slides toward your right ankle, left arm reaches to the sky. Then bend into your right knee. Move your elbow onto your thigh, and then heel toe your left foot further back. Now looking at your right knee, make sure it's reaching towards your pinky toe. So we're opening that right hip. Then that left arm is going to reach over your ear, and you're going to stretch from your left foot all the way to your fingertips. This is side angle pose. Take one more inhale. And then pull your left arm back, bring your right arm forward, right into warrior two. Release your shoulders away from your ears and make your feet strong. So your feet feel like they're pressing away from each other. Beautiful. Push off your right leg, reach to the sky for gentle warrior. Nice. Here we bring our arms behind our back again, just like we did in chair, in our forward fold, and then we bend that right knee again. And as you drop your right shoulder toward your right knee, you lift your arms away from your lower back. This is humble warrior. So we're bowing forward. We take a deep breath. On your exhale, release both hands to the inside of your right foot. Lift your left heel and bring your left knee down to the floor. Shift your hips back and kick your right leg around so you're back to table. Do that hip shift from side to side, what we call wagging the chair. And then you'll spread those fingertips wide at the front, tuck your toes, press off your palms, lift your hips into down dog. Feel your chest reaching through. Let your heels sink toward the floor. Take a deep breath. And exhale. And again, you look forward, make your way to the front of your mat again. With softness in your knees, spread your toes. Let your chest drop, let your arms fold over the top of your head and take an inhale. Then move your hands to your shins and lengthen your spine into flat back. Back of the knees lengthens. And then we bend into our knees. Bring your hands to your thighs. Tuck your chin. Round your spine up. We come all the way back into our mountain pose. We feel the soles of our feet pulling in. So we're nice and strong through those legs. Inhale, we lift to the sky. Fingertips touch. On your exhale, reach over to your left. Bending through that right rib cage. Breathe in. Exhale, use that strong carriage to lift up tall. Stretch over to your right. Inhale, lift up tall. Move your hands to your heart. Release to your mountain. Inhale, fill it all the way up. This exhale moves us into our God. So let the back of our arms get heavy, chest expands wide. A little back bend there. Yeah. Inhale, reach up. This exhale brings our hands behind our back. We do that shoulder roll away. Lift your elbows away from your back. Bend your knees, let your rib cage drop. Then as you lift out of your hips, those arms reach up toward the ceiling, reaching over the top of your head. Inhale, bend your knees. Sweep your fingertips, lift your heart forward, come into your chair. So arms can be out front for chair, especially if you have any issues with your shoulders, or if you like that more extended reach, it comes over your ears. We breathe, inhale. Exhale, press straight up. Here's that extended mountain. Shoulders away from your ears. Lift out of the sides of your waist, engage those inner thighs. When you're ready, lift those heels up. Try to feel those inner ankles draw toward each other. Breathe, inhale. Working for stillness, exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, heels soften, hands move to heart. Weight to your left foot. Right foot does that big step back, and then we turn those toes open. Triangle. Arms release forward and back. Make sure your shoulders release away from your ears and you lengthen through your left leg. So straighten the left leg. Hands straight forward up that left hip crease. And then that left arm comes down. And then we work that right shoulder to stack straight up over the left. As fast as you can. Then you work towards sliding your left hand further down, but still lifting that left hip so we get that length through the back of the leg. Breathe in. Bend your left knee and move your left forearm onto your thigh. Take that right arm and reach over your ear. You're lifting out of your rib cage. Get nice and strong through your feet so you don't feel like you're sinking into your left elbow, but you're lifting your carriage away from the elbow. Hold in. Take that right arm, pull it to the back, bring your left arm forward for warrior two. Release your shoulders, check that the knee is reaching out. Press your feet away from each other. One more breath in. Push off your left leg, reach up top. Here's that humble warrior. Arms release behind your back. You rebend your left knee and your left shoulder comes toward that inner left knee. You let your head hang heavy as you reach your arms up over, off your lower back and towards that space over your head. Breathe, inhale, and exhale. As you release your arms, they come on the inside of your left foot. You lift your right heel and turn that hip forward. Bring your right knee down to the floor. Shift your hips back, send the left foot away. Nice. Some shifting through those hips. Take a long inhale. Exhale, sigh it away. Beautiful work. Go ahead and sit back into your heels. Find your child's pose. Let your forehead reach toward the floor. Take a nice long breath in here. And exhale. Again, inhale moves through the nose. Exhale moves off the back of the throat. We'll take one more and let it go. And feel free to grab water anytime you want. So here, as we round the spine up, we're going to come toward the back of our mat. So we have our legs and our torso all warm. So we're going to go right into our balances here. Tuck your toes at the back and lift your knees. And then bring in your heels to the floor. Again, check that hip distance space of your feet. Spread your toes out. Try to see some of the color of your mat. Bring your hands to your thighs and soften your chin to your chest. As you press away from your legs, your rounded spine lifts up, and we find our mountain at the top. We have our shoulders away from our ears, our hearts are lifted. Inhale, we reach up to the sky. So again, see if you can bring those fingertips to touch like we did before with your biceps and ears in alignment. And if that touch is too much for your shoulders, just a little space there. Release your shoulders away from your ears, look forward. Bring your weight onto your right foot and bring your left foot in so that your heel is above your right ankle. Move your hands to your heart and press your palms firmly together. Keep that lift out of the side to the waist and lift those left toes up. Right, so this is a low tree pose. If that's working for you, stay right there. It gives you the opportunity to tap that left toe down when needed, or maybe move the arch of your left foot around your right calf. Or move your left foot into your right inner thigh without putting pressure on the knee. So we want our hips to stay square, our shoulders to stack, lift the waist, press the palms. And then release your arms up. Then move your gaze toward the sky if you can. Breathe, inhale, and exhale. Bring that left knee forward and just take a little step forward. Just take the weight off your right leg, give it a little shake. So as you soften into your left knee, lift your heart again. Reach your fingertips to the sky. So we start here so that we feel that lift out of the rib cage, and we want to keep that lift as we move the hands back to our heart. Now here, you're going to take that right toe, lift it behind you. Now give your left knee a little softness as you start hinging forward. Work your torso as close to parallel to your mat as you can. And then take your arms and reach back into back corners. This is airplane. Flex that right heel, push it toward the back wall. And then see if you can lift back out of your left hip. Hold, inhale. And exhale. Move your hands back to your heart. Lift your torso, step your right foot to center. Give both legs a shake, shake, shake. Nice, right? So the hips should get fatigued doing that. Right? Anytime you're in that forward flexion, right, your hip gets all that work. We'll take a nice deep breath in. Reach up tall. Again, we find the full length through the sides of our waist. Fingertips might touch. And then bring your weight to your left foot. Bring your right heel above your left ankle. Tone into the side of your waist. Keep the sides of your waist tall as you lift your right toes off the floor. Move your hands to your heart. Press hands together. That's going to help gather that core space in. Then decide if you want to move that right foot up onto your calf or into your inner thigh. And then we'll adjust those hips, right? That right hip might be rotated back a little bit. See if we can nudge it forward so we square through our hips and they align with our shoulders. When you're ready, maybe those arms come out and form branches. And then maybe your gaze moves upward. So remember, anytime you change your vision, work out of your neutral, right? So we're looking upward. It challenges that balance. Take one more inhale. Move your hands to your heart. That right foot is going to step forward. You're just going to shake out your left leg open. Again, we square the hips, lift out of the sides of the waist. Our palms are pressing center. And then we'll just lift that left toe off the floor. And we'll work that hinge forward of the torso. We have a little bend in that right knee to set this up. Flex that left heel, push it to the back. And then see if you can reach your wings out to those back corners for your airplane. Breathe, inhale. Then try to press stand out of your right leg a little bit. Hold, inhale. Exhale. Inhale again. And exhale. Hands to your heart, torso lifts. Left foot steps in. And we shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake. Flashback. Where did that come from? I don't know. Let your torso go. Here we're just in our ragdoll. And it's really important in ragdoll that you don't lock any of your joints. All your joints are softened, so you can gently sway from side to side. Your head is hanging heavy. Everything's just super loose. And we breathe. And we side away. And then when you're ready, bring your fingertips to the floor. Bring your knees down any way that works for you. And bring your hips down and sweep your legs free. So we're just going to give our hips and legs a little stretch here before we move into more core work. Take your right foot and place it, or actually let's go with left. Bring your left foot on your right inner thigh and extend your right leg out. Right, can you guys see? Take a nice deep breath and inhale up top. Now keep your left side super long. Let your right elbow come on the inside of your right leg. Now you're gonna let that right shoulder release as that left arm reaches over your ear towards your right toes. Now see if you can flex your right ankle and maybe lift the heel off the floor. Keep lengthening out of that left side. Breathe in and exhale. Then take that left hand and sweep it forward and plant it next to your left hip. Take your right arm and reach up to the sky. Now you're going to press off your legs and you're going to land on that left shin and you're going to stretch your right side long. So you're stretching from your fingertips all the way to your toes on the right side. Take a deep breath. Then gently lower your left hip down, sweep your right hand back to the front and switch your legs. Beautiful. So right foot inside left thigh. Arms lift and reach to the sky. Really tall off your waist. Now lengthen your right side even taller. Let your left elbow come on the inside of your left knee, open palm. Let the shoulder relax. And then the right hand is going to reach over toward your left toes, going right over your ear. Now flex your left ankle. Try to lift the heel and lengthen the back leg. Breathe in and exhale. Right fingertips then release and they sweep across until they come next to your right hip. So right hand next to right hip, left hand to the sky. You shift your weight to your right shin as you reach that left arm up and over. Stretching everything from fingertips to foot. Breathe in. Take the bicep right over your ear. Stretching it out over the top. One more inhale. And then gently lower your right hip, release your left arm, come back to your seat. Beautiful. Just send both legs out into straddle. Sit up tall on your sits bones. Flex both ankles, press down the back of your knees. Try to see how tall through the sides of the waist you can get. And then fingertips come out front. And you might not go very far with this. Keeping the legs exactly as they are, toes pulled in. Try to just hinge forward, keeping your spine long. Feeling the back of your knees, reaching down into the floor. Try to pull your toes towards your shins. And then try to deepen that hinge a little bit as your hamstrings open. Maybe your elbows come down, but it's wherever it works for you. Long breath, inhale. And exhale. Walk your hands back in, release your heels, give them a shake. And then bring your knees back in. All right. Go ahead and wrap your hands around your knees and lift your rib cage tall. So we're going to do some focus on our obliques, right? The muscles that rotate our waistline to start. So we're going to have our nice lifted rib cage. We're going to do one side at a time. All right, so you go back to the same side each time. Take a nice deep breath and just sit up nice and tall. Relax your shoulders away from your ears and then fold your elbows as you bring your arms down. Make sure your shoulders are away from your ears and then hinge your torso back. So we're lifting out the sides of our waist. You're going to take your left heel, keeping your knee slightly bent. Tap the heel forward. Now, as you lift that left knee up, you're going to turn your right shoulder across toward it. And then you'll tap it out and you'll return your shoulder to neutral. Ready? Exhale, turn right shoulder, left knee. Inhale, center hinge. Exhale, turn. Inhale, center tap. Exhale, turn. Inhale, center tap. Exhale, turn. Inhale, center. Exhale, turn. Inhale, center. One more time. Exhale, turn. And inhale, center. Slide your left heel in. Grab your knees. Lift up top. Take a nice deep breath. So our feet are hip distance apart here. Inhale, reach up tall. You come up high on your sits bones. Release your shoulders away from your ears. Fold your elbows as they come towards your chest. Relax your shoulders. And again, we hinge back. Long spine. This time our right heel taps out. The knee is still bent. Exhale, we turn left shoulder toward right knee. And inhale, tap out. Exhale, turn. Inhale, tap. Same side. Left shoulder across, and then tap. Exhale, turn, and tap. Exhale, turn. Each time you tap, go back to your hinge. Exhale, turn, and tap. Exhale, turn, and tap. Exhale, turn. One more. Exhale, turn, and tap. Right heel in, hug your knees, lift up top. Deep breath. It's a good warmer of the core space, right? So your feet are hip distance apart. Take that deep breath. Rotate to your left. Bring your left hand behind. Bring your right elbow across. Look over that left shoulder as you rotate. Inhale, come back to your center. Rotate to your right. Press with that left elbow to right elbow. Inhale, back to center. So feet are in. We're going to bring our hands behind our knees. We're going to soften your chin. Make sure you've got mat behind you. And then bring your knees with you as you roll down. Let your shoulders relax into the floor and hug your knees into your chest. Maybe some movement from side to side. So we're going to work our obliques from this side, right? So we have gravity that's going to try to pull our shoulders down, right? So you're going to have to work hard to get those shoulders down. So again, we bring our knees 90 degrees up. And this time our fingertips come behind our ears. And again, we're working one side at a time. So we start with shoulders flat. You're going to push your right heel out at 45 degrees. You're going to bring your right shoulder towards your left knee. And then you bring the knee in and release the shoulder back. Same side, ready? Push right heel, turn right shoulder. Inhale, come back. Exhale, push right. Inhale, center. Exhale, push right. Inhale, center. Try to peel that whole right shoulder blade off the floor as it comes over and release. Exhale, push, turn. Inhale, release. Exhale, push, turn. Inhale, release. One more time. Exhale, push, turn. Inhale, release. Soften your heels down. Let your shoulders release. Take a deep breath. Knees come back 90 degrees. Make sure you're drawing that belly space in. Fingertips behind the ears to support that weight of the head. Left heel pushes out about 45 degrees. Left shoulder draws toward right knee. Left shoulder to right knee. Inhale, come back. That knee comes in, the shoulder taps down. Exhale, push that left leg, bring left shoulder across. Come back to center. Push your left leg out, turn left shoulder. Yeah. Inhale, back to center. Same side. Push left leg, turn left shoulder. Really try to peel the shoulder off the blade, the shoulder blade off the floor. Exhale, turn. Inhale, tap, release. Exhale, turn left. Inhale, release. Exhale, turn left. Inhale, release. And exhale, turn left. And inhale, release. Hug your knees and release. Relax your neck and shoulders. Take a deep breath. Here you're going to wrap your hands around the back of your knees. Tuck your chin in toward your chest. Keep your hands behind your knees and pull your toes away. Now bring your toes down. Your shoulder blades are off the floor. Super tuck your belly. Now pull, lift up. Right? And sometimes you need a little heel kick there. Take a deep breath. All right, so we're just going to do a combo set of oblique turns upright, bring it down there, come back up. So we have our tall spine. Here we go. Inhale, reach up top, lengthen. Release your shoulders off your ears, fold your elbows as you come back to center. Hinge your torso back. Tap your left heel out. Exhale, turn right shoulder to left knee. Tap out. We're going 4 on this side. Exhale, turn. Inhale, tap. Exhale, turn. Inhale, tap one more time. Exhale, turn. Inhale, tap. Slide your left heel in. Tap your right heel out. Exhale, turn left shoulder. Inhale, tap. Exhale, turn. Inhale, tap 2 more. Exhale, turn. And tap 1 more. Turn. And tap. Pull your knees, lift up. Wrap your hands behind, tuck your chin. Round your spine down. Release your lower back into the floor. Bring your fingertips behind, bring your knees 90 degrees. This time we push our right heel out, we turn our right shoulder to our left knee. Turn and bring it back to center. Exhale, turn and bring it back to center. Bring that right knee in each time. Turn, go back to center, and turn, come back to center. Other side, ready? Push your left heel, turn your left shoulder, bring it back to center. Exhale, turn, and center. Exhale, turn, and center. One more. Exhale, turn, and center. Relax your neck and shoulders. Bring your knees to your chest. So you hug your knees in close. Then draw your chin in toward your chest. Hands behind your knees. Then push your toes out. That's going to get your shoulder blades off the floor. And then bring your toes down. Super top pull. Lift up top. Woo! Good work. Let those legs release. Take a deep breath. Inhale up. Exhale, we'll take a gentle turn to our left, looking over that left shoulder. Bring your right hand across that knee. Inhale, lift, rotate over to your right. Look over that right shoulder. Inhale, lift, reach up top. Drop your right hand down. Reach your left arm up and over. Stretching those side obliques. Look under your left arm. Breathe inhale. Sweep your left arm forward. Let it drop to the left. Reach your right arm up and over. Stretch through that rib cage. Make sure you're releasing your left shoulder and elbow. Let that relax. Sweep your right arm across to the front and inhale, bring it all the way up. Exhale, let it drop all the way down. All right, let's bring those legs around. We're gonna go right down to our bellies here. If you wanna grab some water or anything, feel free. So our oblique muscles that we just worked, right? Those are the muscles that wrap this way around our rib cage, right? They do this motion. They form those little muscles that make your waistline. So we also have rotators of our spine that come across our back. So we're gonna work those ones next. They're tougher to work because they're not something that we focus a lot with. So just go with it, do what works for you. So we're going to meet down on our bellies. So you're going to have your legs extended out and let your forehead just rest on the back of your hands for a moment here and take a nice deep breath in. And exhale. All right, so our rotation, you're going to take your left hand forward over the top of your head. So you just have those fingertips up. Now you're going to lift your right leg up. Now, as you use your left hand to get a little push of your rib cage up, so that use your right hand to get that little push, and then take that left arm up alongside your ear. Now, to work those rotate, if your thumb is going to stay up on that left hand, you're going to rotate, reach back toward that right toe as you bend that right knee in. And then you'll reach back up. Try not to let your right foot rest. Try to keep the thigh gently lifted. Ready, same side. Left hand reaches toward right toes, and then we reach out. Exhale, reach back, rotate. Inhale, forward. Exhale, try to lift your rib cage, reach back. And forward. And lower down. Ha! Those are hard, aren't they? Yeah, you only have to do 4. And your body says, okay, done. Right? But they're really good, especially and I always talk about this when we get close to cooler weather, right? A lot of people strain muscles when they go out and shovel, right? And you do this and you throw that shovel back. It's those spinal rotators that are doing that action. So if we can get those muscles healthy and stronger before shoveling season, we're gonna be better off. And you use them for a lot of other things, but that's just an easy descriptor of how we use them. So we'll fold our left arm in, our right fingertips come out, and then we'll lift that left leg up. Then as you push off your left forearm to help lift your carrot, take your right arm up. And I have a lot of shoulder flexion, so if yours doesn't come up as high, that's fine. Ready? Thumb is up. You're going to sweep back, reach towards your left ankle, and then you'll reach forward. Try to keep your thumb up on that hand. Ready? Reach back, keep your shoulder open. Yeah. And then reach forward. Ready? Exhale, sweep back, reach forward. Inhale forward. And exhale, sweep back, reach. And inhale forward. And release it all down. Bend your knees and just windshield wiper your legs from side to side. Now keep your knees bent in and move your hands out into your wide hover position. So your hands are wider than your mat. Your elbows are 90 degrees out over your wrists. You're gonna pull your belly button up away from the floor, creating that little space underneath your hip bones. Ready, get strong, push. So you can either stay here on your knees or go out to your traditional push-up position. Ready, bring it down. Push up, just go down to your down. Bring it down, push up, brace that core. Bring it down, push up one more time. Bring it down and push up. Bring your knees down if they're not. Sit back, release. Let your arms come to the sides of your body this time. So it gives those shoulders that nice release. Maybe your forehead will be a little lifted, but just let it hang heavy. Long inhale, long exhale. One more long breath, inhale, and exhale. Then we'll walk our hands forward, shift your weight forward, lower back down to your belly. All right, so we're going to just do one more set of that with those spinal rotators, but we're going to alternate sides. So much fun. Bring your fingertips out front. So you'll use your fingertips to help with that press off, lifting your heart a little bit up, toning your belly space. Take your left arm, right leg out. Exhale, sweep back, reach towards your toes, thumb up, the other way, that. Inhale forward, lower it down. Ready? Right arm, left leg left. Thumb up, sweep back, reach. Inhale forward, exhale lower. Left arm, right leg, sweep back, reach. Inhale forward, exhale lower. Right arm, left leg, sweep back, reach. Inhale forward, lower down. One more set. Left arm, right leg, sweep back, reach. Inhale forward, lower it down. Right arm, left leg, sweep back, thumb up. Sweep forward, lower it down. Bend your knees, more windshield wipers. We'll slide our hands back, tuck into your belly space. This time we just press up. Shift your knees to your wide position and let your tailbone settle back. All right, so that lower back gets a lot of work with that spinal rotating. So we'll just give it a little space here and maybe do a little shifting. Take a full breath and empty it out. Now gently round your torso up, bring your hips around and bring your legs around. So again, making sure you've got plenty of space behind you. First, we're just going to release some of those mid-back muscles. We'll wrap our elbows around the back of our thighs. You can either grab on your other wrists, or you can reach around and grab your opposite shin. So your left hand takes your right shin and right hand takes your left. So whatever is more comfortable for you. Now just let your chin drop to your chest. Make sure your shoulders are relaxed and feel like there's a string attached between your shoulder blades. And somebody pulls that string straight back and your chin gets heavy, your forehead drops. And you feel that space between your shoulder blades widen and you breathe. And exhale. Inhale, pull against your legs, lift your spine tall. One more time around the spine back, releasing all those rotators. But this time, drop your left ear to your left shoulder and tilt your chin down and in toward the top of your left collarbone. So it's like your forehead is reaching toward your left bicep. Right? And you should feel that stretch move up behind the ear on that right side. Then roll your chin through center. Let your right ear drop to your right shoulder. Then again, do that chin tilt in and down, and let your forehead get heavier towards your right bicep. So feel that stretch move behind that left ear down into that trapezius muscle. Bring your chin back to center, pull against your legs and lift up top. All right, just another last quick core set, focusing on stabilization this time. So we're going to use our boat pose here. You're going to bring your hands behind your knees, and I'll show lots of variations and you kind of choose which one is challenging for you, but that you can maintain that nice lifted ribcage. So pull from behind your legs and come up tall on those sits bones. Release your shoulders. Do that hinge back so you're off your sits bones and you feel the muscles of your ribcage gather inward, right? What we call our girdle. Shoulders draw back. Take your right toe and bring it out so your shin is parallel. So this is level one of boat. Maybe you just take your arms up there. Ready? Exhale, switch your left foot comes up. Inhale, you switch. And hands can come back behind your knees anytime. Exhale, left. Inhale, both toes down. Grab your knees, lift. So maybe you stay with that same boat position, or I'll show you how to challenge it a little bit. Hands behind your knees tall. Hinge back, wrap those muscles around the ribcage. Palms open to the sides. Again, hands support behind the knees anytime you need to. This time, right toe up. Can your left one join in? And then you'll tap your right toe down and lift it back up. Tap your left toe down. Lift it up. Tap your right toe down. Lift it up. Or a single boat leg, right? And lift it up. Grab both knees, hug, squeeze. Good stuff. If your ribcage started shaking, you know you're doing it right. All right, can we get one more? Yes. It's a Wednesday. It's almost 8 o'clock. Every time. Shoulders back, nice lifted carrot. Space under the chin. Hinge your torso back. Again, you have the option, single leg, the one we just did with the pause with both legs up, or I'll show you one more. Shoulders back, open palms. Ready? Left toe up. Right toe might join it. Arms reach up, if you'd like. Left toe down. Left toe up, arms reach. Arms down, left toe tap, right toe tap. Lift it up, maybe the arms left. And down. Left toe taps, comes up, arms reach. And down, one more, right toe tap. And up, and maybe reach. And both toes down, and knees huggy squeeze. And we say, ah. Good work. Nice. Here we're going to roll down to our backs. You're going to hug your knees in. Maybe grab your knees and draw circles. Or rock side to side. Whatever feels best. Then we'll keep our left knee drawn in close to us. Bring your right foot down to the floor. Take your left ankle and place it on your right thigh, and let your left knee drop out to the side. As you lift your right foot up, you'll reach behind your right hamstring or around your right shin, whatever feels good for you, and you'll hug those legs in close. Feeling that nice deep stretch through that left hip joint. Maybe you do a little rocking here, getting deeper into any space where it needs it. Then you'll lower your right foot to the floor. Take your left leg to the sky. Flex your left ankle and push your heel to the sky. Now bring your fingertips behind your left hamstring and just see if you can hold it there as you lift your right toes and slide your right heel straight out. See if you can keep your left leg still extended up. Flex that ankle, push the heel toward the sky, relax your shoulders. Take a deep breath. And exhale. Bend your left knee. Bring your left foot to the floor. Bring your right knee into your chest. So first you just hug it in. And then remove that right ankle across to our left thigh. Let your right knee drop out to the side. Lifting your left foot up, either hands behind your hamstring or around your shin, hug, squeeze the knee in. Try to relax your neck and shoulders. Take a deep breath. Maybe add a little movement from side to side. Then bring your left foot to the floor. Take that right leg, extend it straight up. Again, flex your ankle, press your heel toward the sky. Try to get the knee as straight as you can, and then support that with your fingertips behind your hamstring. Try to keep your shoulders flat, lift your left toes, slide your left heel straight out. Feel that extension of that right hamstring. Hold it there, breathe, inhale, and exhale. Then soften that right knee. Let both knees drop out wide into butterfly, allowing your outer knees to reach toward the floor. Shoulders flat to the floor. Take a deep breath. And exhale. Inner knees come together. Pinky toes drop out to the side of your mat. Let your arms go heavy and take a deep breath. And side away. One more inhale. And exhale. Gently bring your knees into your chest. Wrap your hands around the back or roll over to the side. Whatever is best way for you to come up to a tall seat. We'll find that full length through the spine. Allow your shoulder blades to release. Take a deep breath. Exhale, shoulder blades drop down even deeper. With the next inhale, fingertips come to the sky. Hands move to your heart center. And with a gentle bow forward, we say, Namaste. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Have a great night. I will